Mad Marshman with another episode on the Shroomland server, and I thought I'd better give you a little update. Brewing Station you've seen, very basic, but we've got lots of instant health 2 potions, melons and pumpkins, just a small row of each. Tidied all this up, put stairs in, or half slabs down here, stairs down here with the carpet on the fence gate trick so we can jump over but the mobs can't. Managed to get a couple of cows in here, been breeding them. It's all building up to one thing that I thought I'd better show you because I've been busy. Oh, we jumped the gun a bit there. We need some paper. We need 3 of them. One of these. Had to kill 3 cows to get 1 book. Wasn't too happy about that. Trying to build up my cow population as quickly as possible. We have an enchanting table. At long last. I don't think that's going to stay in here. But until we get some books. That's right in front of the brewing stand there, and not where I want it really. Where would be a nice home for this? There, I think. Shift required. Alright, that'll do nicely there. Until we find somewhere better for it. Here we are, back at the Skelly spawner. We just got up to level 30. We picked up some garbage and we picked up some good stuff as well, so we're gonna power 2, that's quite handy. Don't want that or that or that. We got power 2 and unbreaking 2. These can all be combined with our bow that we built the other day. That's getting there. Power 3 and unbreaking 3. These are all very good weapons. But what I'm most interested in here, what were these two? Let's just check. Power 3 and unbreaking 3 again. Right. We've been very fortunate with the pickups. What I'm most interested in is still trying to get a Fortune 3 pickaxe. That is my main thing at the moment. So let's test our luck again. We got efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3 last time. Good work and pick, but not what we wanted. I normally go for the first thing that comes up, so let's take it. Please. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, efficiency 4. Yep. We just need to borrow a Fortune 2 book, buy one, or scrounge one. Right, just out of interest, what we got here, power 2, so power 2. So if we put our bow and this bow, 21 for power 3, and then we could combine it with one of the power 3 bows. We may well go for that. Bought 3 potions, forgot to make any of them splash. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way with stone swords. Another killing spree and some more interesting finds. So here's our bow. We have power 3 infinity 1. I want to try that. It's too expensive. Oh, it'd be so nice to have an infinity bow. Can we? No, we can't. Bugger. Power 3, affinity 1. How much to repair it? Yeah, that does virtually nothing to it. What we need is power 3 and breaking 3. That could be interesting to put on that. How much would that cost? 32. Make it a power 4 and breaking 3 affinity 1 bow. Anyway, back to work. Here we go again. Whoops. Trying to eat, not right click. Right, brewing stand, crafting table. Come on. Give me fortune or silk touch. Fortune 3. Let's have a silk touch pick, please. I'm breaking 3. That's absolute garbage. I don't want that at all. JMO was kind enough to give us this Fortune 2 book to put with our Fortune 2 pick, so we now have a Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. Doesn't get much better than that. So we'll name it to make it cheaper to repair in the future. Mads multiplier. Excellent, just what we needed. And also decide on whether to put infinity on this or not. Don't really need infinity when you've got a Skelly spawner nearby. Maybe more prudent to just keep humping more power enchants on it, but I'll make my mind up on that one. As we're having a grindy enchanting episode, let's see what else we can do. This is what we want. We want a looting sword. We want a looting sword. We want a looting sword. And if I say it enough times, we might get one. And this is what I do while I'm sitting here. Craft the bows into fully mended bows. Well, that's it. Is that all the bows? 36 levels, 37. We had 178 skellies in there. You don't normally get that much. Right. Please pray to the Minecraft gods. Hero Brian. I want a really short looking one. I don't normally bother with this, but I'm going for one I like the look of. That one, I like the look of that one. That will be looting 3. Smite 4. Well, that's a zombie killer, I suppose. Let's go out into the night. Well, first of all, let's drop off all these bows because we don't need them. We've got our bow. I said we've been grinding. You haven't been watching too much grinding, but I have been grinding to get that mainly. Flame 1, punch 1, power 5. That involved quite a bit of grinding. Right. Where are the monsters? There's some. I don't know what I'm doing out here. Very foolish. Oh, we made that jump. I wasn't expecting to make that. And we're back down again, so that went well. Get some of that smite into you. You don't want to be doing too many heroics out here, because the beacon is over there now, not at spawn. Mr. Gill and Stewie fought a wither, I believe, over there. So the beacon's set up there for a little while. What are you doing here? Skirt round him. Where's my birch tree? There it is. You, I do not want to play with you. You're the reason I wanted looting, or one of the reasons. In we go. Like I said, I don't know why I keep hiding this up, because it's public knowledge where I am, so I put it in my videos. So as you can see, I tidy this place right up now. Don't know why I'm bothered, because this is a temporary residence. I'm looking for somewhere new to live very soon. This is really why I wanted Luton. Leather and beef. That was 2 cows yesterday evening. Chanting table's there now. No reason to put that there. No need for 15 bookshelves, because we've got enchanting setups everywhere in Spawn. We have melon and pumpkin farms in Spawn. We have reed farms in Spawn. We have all these farms in Spawn, but I do like to be self-sufficient. So there you go. In our quest for good tools, JMO has been kind enough to tell us that we can have one of his Silk Touch books and leave something of equal value. He's got 3. I was in here the other day. There's one. Now I don't know what equal value is, but I have 2 diamonds left, so he's welcome to both of those, as he was kind enough to give us a Fortune 2 book as well. So we put that on one of our diamond picks and we'll be sorted for a Silk Touch pick. Awesome. Very smart. Love JMO's build. Don't stand on the pressure plates or we'll harvest that. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Whoopee! Back home again. We need to feed our cows. And then I think we're going in the nether, because I found a blaze spawner and we don't have a blaze farm on the server yet, so we won't be building a blaze farm today, but we can at least go and get the coordinates down ready so we don't have to struggle to find it anymore. That should do for them for a little while. Really could do with a Luton sword to kill them. Right, so I think I definitely have enough food on me. Yeah, let's drop the rest of that wheat off. We're going to have a slaughter soon, regardless of the lack of looting sword. Right. Yeah. So let's go on a little adventure. Should I bring my fortune pick? No. I don't think we need to cover the entrance up because we trust everybody here. Just force a habit. Hiding. Don't know why I did it. Well, I know why I did it. The absolute centre of my mine shaft is right under this beacon, and that was the entire point of doing it, so I can spread in about an 80 block radius underground and still be getting the effects from the beacon. But I don't intend to stay here very long. I need to find pastures new, because all the caves here have been absolutely hammered. But I want to stay near spawn because the guys are very social, very friendly, and spawn is generally a nice place to be. Now I thought I had this sorted. I thought we come down under the red mushroom. We do. Here. Hello, pig dude. Oh yes, dragon egg, in case you hadn't seen that before, and the beacon. Lovely. Right. So hopefully we can survive this, get the coordinates down for the blaze spawner, and maybe get ourselves a couple of blaze rods, because we could do with some fire resist potions, so we can lock this blaze spawner down to make a farm out of it. There's a lot of glowstone and quartz still available around here. I noticed the guys on the server hadn't really hammered it too hard. I would expect it to have been completely raided for how long they've been on the server. Lava there. I do not want to jump in lava with what equipment I do have. Now, I did bring them. I was thinking for a horrible moment there. I left my ladders. I don't know if this is enough either. Right, we can hear ghast, that's wonderful. Now there's here's the fire. This is where I fell to my death in a previous episode. Right, we'll start. Actually, it'd be more prudent to go up in the gap, would it not? Like so. Oh, look at that. Perfection has been achieved yet again. Right, ghasts. Zombie. There's a blaze. There's a natural... I found the spawner right away. Right, I'm gonna hit F3 and make the screen all horrible. Just for now. And then I'll check this recording out later. Yeah, great that is. I can't see where I am and I want to get back while I'm busy being on fire. Excellent. Get rid of F3 so I can check the recording on that. Right, job done. That's all I want to come in here for. Now let's just see if that blaze is anywhere sensible. Not really. Is there a spawner in here? I hope not. So I was hoping to have this as a bit of salvage. Salvage? Salvation. Come on, blaze. Or ghast. I'm not opposed to having a ghast here. Come on, don't die. Did we kill him that time? And can we get... Oh, no, we're not going to get a rod from there, are we? Right, can we get up there and salvage? That's far too dangerous. Ah, I can see another blaze. There's one up there. One up there. Yep, I'm just going to get lost like I normally do in these places. Death. Death by skeleton. Ah. Is that all the armour I have? That is terrible. Oh, little inventory bug there going on. That is all we got. Right, back in. This happened last time as well. What a disaster. Well, hopefully my stuff will be right at the foot of the feet. Didn't bring any potions with me or any food. That may have been foolish. We'll yet to find out. Right. There we are, straight down below the red mushroom. Every time I come in here it gets more familiar. Right, come on. Disaster time. I'd done this the other day and got all my stuff back, and I was completely lost the other day. Now this time we have a better idea of where we're going, but we have spawned a load of ghast and a load of blaze. And we have no food. Minimal armour. Oh, that's not good. We don't want to be this close to lava. Come on. Well, at least we have ladders, because we don't actually have any blocks. Now I'm wondering if my stuff is at the feet of one of these feet, as I said before. Because if it is, that could save a lot of climbing and then descending. Right, I'm assuming it really should be at the feet at the bottom of one of these. There's the XP, there's the goodies. Flawless. Flawless. Right, this is quite a big fortress. Let's put this gear on, because this is much better than what I'm currently wearing. Get everything back where it should be. Decent bow on the hotbar, sword. A very worn out pick. Is that the only pick I brought with me? I suppose I could make a stone one if I really had to. There it is. Torches. Food. Right, we're back to normality. Back to normality. Right. Yeah, don't burn to death for no apparent reason. So we got the screenshot for our fellow shroomies, and there's definitely a blaze there. Feel the smite while I feel your fire. Right, rod. Holy shamoly. We're getting through these potions. I didn't think that fireball was coming anywhere near me. That killed him. See, we now have enough blaze rods and slime at home for a couple of decent fire resist potions. Then we can come in and make a much better job of this. So I'm going to head home. This is the ladder. Before we do something ridiculous, this is the ladder. And have a brew, so I'll catch you when I get back. Well, we don't have time to go back in the nether this episode, not and shut down a blaze spawner. So we may do that next episode, we may do something different. Just have a quick little harvest here. That's what they're planted for, you've got to keep on top of your gardening. Here we have the 8-minute fire resist potions, so hopefully we can get it done in that time. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.